Okay, this is going to be a quick guide to how to use VendorLink. The first step is to head to the stylecrafthomes.com website, which I have pulled up here. You'll see a tab drop down in your right-hand corner, so you'll click that. And under the Customer Link VendorLink tab, if you click that, you'll find your login screen. I already have my username entered in, but each of you will have your own username and password to log in. Once you are logged in, you are able to view your home screen. And I'm going to log in as one of you so you can see what it looks like on the vendor side of things. So on the vendor side, everybody has 4 different options on their homepage. We have a scheduling tab, we have a purchase order tab, we have a documents tab, and we have messages. So the first thing we're going to talk about is the scheduling tab over here. So this is going to allow you to view any upcoming jobs and tasks that are on your personal schedule. So there's a couple ways we can view this. We can click on calendar and it will load. We're going to search for all lots, but you can load to a specific lot if you would like. So this is going to be your April calendar view. You can search by month, week, or day. It comes up with both active and inactive. You can filter that up here. So you can search for anything you're actively working on, anything you've already completed, anything you haven't quite started, any jobs you haven't quite started, you can filter that all here. You can filter down to the specific project and the specific lot. So that will allow you to figure out what is going on your schedule. And this is updated by our project managers. If we go back to our home screen, the next tab and the most commonly used tab is the purchase order tab. So if you click on PO in the bottom right here, it's going to pull up a search bar filter screen that you can use to go through and figure out which purchase orders have been sent, which purchase orders have been paid. So what you want to do is search by, most of you are going to be under Stylecraft Homes. If you're working with me, you're going to be under the H tab. You will be able to search by project. So any projects that you are involved in will pop up here or have been involved in. So this is going to include past and current projects. So you'll be able to search by project. You'll be able to narrow it down by lot. The most common question I have is, why are my purchase orders not showing up? Usually it's because the start date needs to be pushed back. When a budget is done and POs are sent out, it's usually months in advance, or it can be months in advance before a certain type of work is done. And so when you are in here checking to see if a purchase order has been sent, it could have been sent earlier. So always tell vendors to back it up a little bit, a couple months if you aren't able to find it, and then broaden your search a little bit, and that should allow your POs to pop up. You can search for active, you can search for anything that's been voided, anything that's closed, or you can open it up to all. So here's what it looks like. So you're able to click on the actual PO and pull up the actual purchase order with all the itemized line items. You were able to search by task, by status. You can see the dollar amount, the date paid, the approval date, and then if you click on details, you can actually see if it's a paid PO, you can see the payment information. So let's see. payment details down here, it will show you the transaction number for that PO. So if you are trying to figure out if a PO has been paid, this is a great search filter. You're able to look at the community, the lot you're searching for. You can view the dollar amount, you can view the transaction date and the transaction number. So it should give you all the information you need for both your active and inactive or closed POs. So that's the purchase order section. That's the most commonly used section here. So if we go back to our home screen and we go under the document section, mine's just loading up. So if you click on this tab in the bottom right, it takes a second to load. This is going to allow you to pull up individual documents for your projects. It allows you to pull up, we'll talk about each different section, but bucket documents, that's going to include your project manager contact information. So all of the things that you could be looking for regarding the jobs you're doing will be under the document section. So you can search by, again, we're on the H operating unit for Stylecraft. And then you can search by project here. And then you can search for anything from design selections to floor plans to inspection documents to permits. All of that will be on here. So we can do an example. Let's see. Trying to grab a most. All right. Thinking. Okay, here we go. So I just opened it up to Stylecraft, all projects, all tags, just to see the wide variety of items that you can pull up. So here we have soils report, a building permit, design details, home inspections. So all of those documents, it'll have the date that the document was uploaded, the type of document it is, and then of course the project and the lot associated with that document. If you go under bucket, here you're able to find scope of work for your specific trade. So this will have each scope of work document that you received when you first signed your master trade agreement with Stylecraft. And then you will also have project manager, contact information. If you look under the production team documents, and then subcontractor information right here. All right, so we have Stylecraft team contact information. So if you click on that, it will pull up an Excel document containing the, it's going to pull up on my other screen, containing the Stylecraft team contact information. So each community and the project manager and sales team associated with that community, and then all of our your in-office support down here, all of our contact information and our extensions will be on there. You also have your VendorLink user guide, which is a walkthrough of how to use VendorLink. You have your phase specs on here. You have your specific ACH and acknowledgement letters. So all of that will be under your bucket documents here. All right, so if we head back to our home screen, The last thing that I get a lot of questions about are selection sheets. They're kind of hidden. If you go to reports down here, so on your left-hand side, and you click on expand under sales reports, and you click on this little selection sheet icon, you can search for the selection by community and lot. And let me see if I can just pull up a random one here. Okay, so this is the start of a selection sheet, but this will have, if you're looking for carpet color or countertop type or color or quantity, that will be on your selection sheet here. So you're able to kind of tab through. You can also click on this and save it or open it as a PDF or a Word doc. So that is how you get to your selections. So again, it's a little bit hidden. So reports, expand, click on your selection tab, and then filter by project and lot that you're looking for. Those are the most commonly asked questions and the most common uses for VendorLink. So we went over how to view your schedule, how to view your purchase orders, both old and closed, both open and closed, and then how to view your documents, including the updated contact information for project managers sorted by community. And we went over how to view selection sheets as well. So that is just a quick guide to how to use VendorLink. I hope that helped answer some of the questions that I get. And if you need anything else, don't hesitate to reach out to me.